MovieWeb.com.
Now, Bobby Coleman, who plays your son in this film, isn't your typical cute kid. And as an audience member, I sort of felt the frustrations the teachers had with him watching the film. I'm wondering, how do you think that changes the emotionality of what happens to this kid eventually for an audience member?
Oh my God, what? Because he's got maybe some behavioral difficulties, he should somehow be deserving of what happens to him?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying as an audience member, you kind of see that he's not like, you know, if he was like a cute kid, like a fake kid, it would be a little bit different than...
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know that I go along with that. I mean, I think a child is a child, no? I mean, Bobby's a beautiful and amazing little boy. I mean, he's... Yeah, no, I mean, I don't think there was any melodrama to be gotten out of, you know, casting some kind of cookie-cutter kid, but I think the impact would be the same. You know, you see a little seven-year-old getting kidnapped. I think it doesn't matter whether they're cute or not cute. It's a terrible, terrible thing.
Well, I was going for it's more realistic sort of performance. It's more impactful when you see it.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, but that's definitely, we were setting out to make a good film and not a crap one.
Yeah.
You know.
I understand that.
I mean, we didn't want to make one that was just sort of like totally fake, unreal idea of what it is to, you know, be a parent, lose a child. So, yeah, good. I think he's a great actor, Bobby. Amazing.
Yeah, I thought his performance was amazing. That's why it wasn't typical. That's why I thought it was a little bit different than what we normally see.
Well, that's good. I'm glad. You know, it's a shame that he is such an anomaly, because, you know, there are some great kid actors out there.
Now, I understand that Charles Oliver, the director, hadn't heard of restorative justice before he wrote his script. But he said when he watched like the Oprah show, a lot of the dialogue was exacting. I'm wondering, what do you think that says about human nature as far as forgiveness goes?
Oh, wow. Well, yeah, because I think when you get down to it, the conclusions that Charles drew were that forgiveness is the sanctuary, and forgiveness is where the redemption comes from. And, you know, the things that a parent would say if someone had done something to their child probably wouldn't vary that much. So what Anna says to the prison guard about why she wants to talk to Jeremy Renner's character before he's executed are things that someone really would say. This is what I want to say to this killer. And yet, when confronted with them, it's a completely different story.
No, with Jeremy in that end scene, did you try to stay away from him up until that point where you see him for the first time since the incidents happened?
No. Did I stay away from him, like on the set?
Like in person, yeah. Did you kind of stay away from him just to prepare for like that scene?
No. I don't really work like that, though.
No.
I'm really not a method actor. I mean, we weren't kicking our heels up on the set. Like, believe me, it was a very, you know, it was a very focused, quiet set that day. But no, yeah, but that's just me.
Now, with the timeline jumping around, did you ever find it hard to find where you were at emotionally in this?
We kept it really, my script was really clearly annotated. Like, I really knew it inside out by the time we got to shoot it for that exact reason. Like, I had the timeline for both the past and the present, and I had that virtually on every page, so I could just look and see exactly where I was at within each story. It was challenging, but it was really interesting, you know, because it just required you to be very disciplined and very focused and very specific.
Now, I was listening to the NPR interview in the other room, and there was people that had restorative justice that had gone through this process. Did you meet with them before the movie?
No. I just spoke with them on that NPR interview. I mean, it was mind-blowing. That woman's story is just beyond. But no, I didn't. I did some research on restorative justice. I watched the Oprah, I read things on the internet, but I didn't meet with anybody, no. it.